All right, here we go with challenge question number 2. Same format as before. I'm going to present a question. Budget yourself about 2 minutes to answer it. Then I'll come back and we'll walk through the answers. And here comes the question. All right, welcome back. Hopefully you had some time to read over the question and formulate some answers. And you'll notice this question didn't necessarily say pick a certain number. I kind of left it open-ended because I wanted to talk through the different options here. Now on the exam, you're always going to have pick 1, pick 2, pick 3, something like that. You could have as many as 8 options and it says pick 4. And unless you get all 4 correct, then you're not going to get any points for that question. Hopefully you picked at least one. There could be some other ones that we want to talk through here as well. So there are 2 things that I look for in this question. Number 1, what's the real question being asked? And then secondly, what are the details that the question provides that seem like they would help guide me? So for this question, we're being asked what are some reasonable ways to distribute traffic over our newly scaled server fleet? And I also noticed that we're talking an e-commerce site. So e-commerce, that usually means that I want SSL support. And if there's any sort of cart functionality, a lot of times that uses sessions to keep up with the cart. So those are things starting to formulate how I want to approach this question. So if we start at the top there, Route 53 failover policy. Well, the failover policy is not really going to do me any good about distributing load across web servers. I'm going to discard that one. Now the Route 53 latency policy, that's really not going to help me either, because maybe all my users have the same latency. I mean, they're still going to go to the same place, and that's not going to help me spread load over multiple servers. Now, Route 53 multi-value answer policy, I remember that we can use that to return multiple IP addresses for one DNS name. And it does have the effect of a load balancer, sort of a round-robin type load balancer. Now, the client's resolver may cache that IP address and just send it straight back to the same web server, but that's really risky. I can't rely on that. Although I could probably use this to spread load across my web servers, I think it has some other unintended consequences that are probably pretty negative. Well, CloudFront isn't an option for us because all it does is serve up content. It's not going to spread load. It's not going to spread inbound connections across my web servers, so I can discard that. So now I'm left with the 2 application load balancer options. And I know that I probably want to support sticky sessions and SSL. And if I look at the 2, I recall that application load balancers does indeed support sticky sessions, and it does support SSL. In fact, we could create an ELB app load balancer, front it with a SSL certificate that we created in Amazon Certificate Manager, and then add the new EC2 instances to the target group, and we'd have a really robust solution. So I like that answer best of all, and I think I'm going to stick with it.